Cheers, Rachel.
Cheers.
All right.
Hi, people.
Hi, people. It sounded accusatory for some reason.
Why is people? We are all people. It is a fact.
Fair enough. Point made.
It's inclusive. It's the most inclusive term. Human beings.
Oh, it's Monday morning,
Persons.
and we are here for right now. And today we're going to talk about LAMY Crystal inks.
Yes.
Crystal
As of
ink.
early January, they should be here in the next week or two.
Like really soon.
Depending when you're watching this video, they may already be
Yeah.
here. But
And
for today, they are coming soon.
We've been waiting a while to talk about these because we actually got a sample of the entire set a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So we've been sitting on it for a while. We have swabs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
were
I
able
have
to
it.
do these, get them on the site.
But truth be told, I was intending like, oh, we'll have all kinds of time. We'll get to ink them all up and try them out. Yeah, I inked like 3 or 4 of them up, and then that was it because, I don't know, the holidays happened, and we have both of our kids'
Life.
birthdays and all kinds of things going on. So, you know, not as prepared as I would have liked to be for this video, but we can still do some good talking.
We'll show you the swabs, and then I want to ink a few up on some different papers and kind
Absolutely.
of see.
Yeah, we got
what's
some
going
Tomoe
on.
River, we got some Rhodia, Clairefontaine, some glass pens.
So just to start out what the crystal inks are, so this is a new line in addition to the existing line of
It's not
inks.
replacing it, but it's being added to
The
it.
current line is the LT50, and these are the 53s, if that means anything.
Think like Pelican 4001 versus
the
Pelican Edelstein.
T53s.
Yeah, so this will be kind of like that.
This is a more of a premium bottle presentation, the whole thing. It's kind of
It is nice,
triangular shaped, kind of.
It's triangular on the bottle.
Yeah, very rounded
Subtle.
triangle.
Like a Twisby Eco Grip.
Yes. So these are all named after different gemstones, hence the Crystal ink series. Basically, if I had to summarize, these are much more saturated, richer colors than the current line.
Yep.
So if you've been disappointed with the current line for various reasons, then you might like these. If you love the current line, you might, I don't know.
The current line is fine. It has a couple of standout colors, like turquoise is my favorite.
Yeah.
But mostly they're lesser saturated colors, which has
But
kind of
I
been...
mean, this is really nice too.
Oh yeah, Amazonite's a good
Amazonite.
one. Azurite is my jam
So
right now.
Sorry, these are $18 for 30 mil, right? 30 mil?
Yeah.
About 1 ounce. So, yeah, so there are 10 colors. I can't see, so you have to say what they are.
This would be LAMY Agate.
Also, I don't want to mispronounce anything.
Or agate. Probably agate. Amazonite. Azurite,
That's Brian's favorite.
which is my jam.
You can see that sheen.
Very
Woo!
easy to mix up those two names, by the way.
As you did on a bunch of thank you cards.
Benenoit.
Benetoit.
Benetoit. Bentenoit. Any
No,
of those.
not Benton.
I'm kidding,
no.
that's wrong. Beryl.
I like this one.
Beryl? Beryl? I don't know,
Beryl.
Beryl.
Barrel.
I think that's right. Obsidian. Peridot. Rhodonite.
Matches.
It does kind of match a little bit.
Little bit.
Rhodonite. Which kind
Oh, that I see a little sheen on that one.
a little
gold
bit.
sheen.
Kind of looks like vibrant pink a little bit. And then ruby and topaz, not to be confused with Edelstein topaz, which is a completely different
Or
color.
Monteverde topaz, which is another
different color. I guess topaz can be whatever it wants.
It really can.
So,
Where
that's
to
the
start?
swabs. Yeah. Where do you want to start, Rachel? What have you not tried? I've used Amazonite a ton. It's a deep purple with a little bit of a greenish kind of sheen.
But
to
I
it.
think it's worth showing up. I really want to see it on Tomoe River.
So I haven't inked
Because
up.
I think that would be amazing.
I haven't inked up in a pen.
I have a theory.
You have a theory.
We haven't actually written on Tomoe.
What is your theory?
That it will look awesome.
Yeah, okay. That's a good theory. Okay, do you want to write with it? You have nicer handwriting than I do, so.
Should I write
I hope
like
it's inked
super
up.
big?
I may have.
Yes.
Ooh, oh, that's nice. I got this in a broad nib, so this is the Conklin Endura, which is an exclusive of ours.
I don't know why my dot looks like an E.
Why does it? It does look like an E.
I'll finish that.
Now the thing I will say about these, the flow seems to be really good. I haven't had any issues with them like drying out or anything. In fact, actually, it flows a little wetter than most of the other inks that I've tried in this particular pen. And yeah, it looks really good, right?
It's like just a really deep purple.
The one issue that I have with these, if you're like me and you have the entire set or multiples of them, they don't have the name of the ink on the bottle.
No, they don't.
And they're pretty bottles, so you want to take them out and look at them. Now, they do have different color bands.
Yeah, that's a bad example.
Yeah, so there you go. Here, I'll show you the most difficult ones to tell apart. It's the reds and the pinks, because all you have to distinguish the actual bottle
They look
is
pretty different.
the band.
And the red.
It's kind of different. I mean, when you have them, you're like, wait a minute. If you see the bottle stand alone, you're like, which one is that? You have to compare them. So if you have multiples, you might just have to compare them. These two are pretty difficult to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wait, which one's the red now?
You're holding Rachel.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's the only thing. You might have to just kind of watch out if you happen to get multiples of the reds. I don't know how many people are going to be in this situation.
Sheen's coming out.
But I have given them that feedback, and they were like, yeah, we're going to
Get some close-ups on this, Andy.
I will.
Yeah, she'll get some close-ups. So Amazonite, to me, is a standout. Because it's
Azurite.
really... Ah, fart. Okay, yep. I swear I'm dyslexic or something. Because I say the opposite of what I mean all the time. Azurite. Which I also think of azure as being blue. Like, azure means blue in other
That's all the
languages.
water you got? That is such a small amount.
No, I wanted to show. Because so what I do is I have a bottle that we use for a pen flush, but it's not pen flush, I fill it with water. So then when I'm at my desk and I need water, I can just be like, boom, water. And then I can seal it up and then put it away.
Shoot, what am I using again? That's the,
That is rhodonite.
rodent.
No, wait, is that?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's keep that with the box.
Ooh, this is a weird grip for me. I feel like I need
Yeah,
to
that's a
hold it
weird
down
one.
here.
That's that large J-Bond glass pen. That's actually the pen that I used in the original video back in 2010. Back when I
Really?
was drinking my Ocean
All
Spray
right, I'm not
2010
gonna-
throwback for any of you who know
What
that.
is that? Rhodonite.
Yeah, that's a good one. What else have I been using? I've been using Obsidian as well, which I have inked up in my LAMY Golden Cow. Oh, you're totally not on me, are you?
Nope, not
Yeah.
at all.
This
There
is
we
my
go.
LAMY Lady, which is from the early 90s. And I've had this pen for 5 years, and I've never actually inked it. But LAMY Obsidian was this pen's, at least first in my hands anyway. I'm sure it's probably been inked before, because I got the pen used, but yeah, LAMY Lady. So if you want to try out Obsidian, you can use my lady.
I'm your lady.
You are my lady. You're my #1 lady. Yes, but I affectionately call this pen the Golden Cow.
Do you ever like start writing and you're like, wait, what letter am I doing again?
So I've been writing thank you notes with Obsidian. I realize I hate writing that word because going from the lowercase b into the s, I jack it up every single time.
I just got mixed up around the I and the D. I don't know. I just wasn't prepared.
I wasn't prepared for this
it's
word.
It's a solid black. It's a deep black. It's
a deep black, but it's not a deep black. So it has a little bit of, where's this one? So it has a little bit of a greenish tinge to it, a greenish grayish kind of tinge. Like there's like a little teal undertone to it.
All right,
but it's
I want to
pretty black.
try.
It's not like a Noodler's Black comparable. And there's no waterproofness properties to any of these that I'm aware of.
They're just pretty.
But if you like to do ink washing, I think a lot of these are going to be great because they're deeply saturated colors. There's a lot of complex kind of dye properties to these. And I think you can pull out some really interesting colors if you're intentionally trying to wash them. So I think that'll be really interesting for people to play around with. I don't do a lot of that myself, but I've accidentally spilled water on some note cards that I've written, and it's done some interesting things. Is this Amazonite? Yeah. And I said that right.
I find like the right. Some of these glass pens, sometimes like one side's super smooth and one side's a little stingier. It's like always trying to find like the right angle that maximizes. It's pretty. It's kind of a teal, a tealy turquoise, whereas LAMY turquoise is more of like a sky blue turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
This has a bit more green to it. It's really pretty.
Oh yeah. And this has been a tweet. It's fun to say. I should remember that more.
Oh, you get okay. Yes.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, your handwriting.
Well, I'm at a weird angle here, so okay. That's a nice color too. This is like a.
Is that like a blue black?
It's like a bluish gray. I wouldn't call it a blue black. Benoit.
Because there is a gray. That's the agate. Agate?
Agate.
You guys in the comments, please.
I think it's agate.
Please help.
I think it depends on where you're coming from. Yeah, you're right. It's not a pure gray like agate is. The Benoit is more like blue. I don't know. an interesting color to me. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to process that in my brain yet right now. I really don't. All right, Andy's like, you guys gotta get a move on here.
Well, that's all we're talking about. So if
It
you don't
is.
want to hear about these things, then you should just.
And I like how we
Stop
grab multiple papers, but we totally don't have
Now I
time
don't
to
have room
do
for my
multiple.
hand.
Make it work.
Oh, I hate writing lowercase r's. I was absent that day because in
There you go with
third
this again.
grade, my parents took me to Disney World because my dad had a conference there, so we got to go for super cheap. And I missed lowercase cursive r's, and to this day, I just struggle.
That's what my grandma says about cutting in a straight line.
Really?
She didn't go to kindergarten, so she doesn't know how to cut with scissors in a straight line.
I feel like that's a skill you can learn afterwards. Same with lowercase r's, by the way.
Well, no one sat down with me and be like, by the way, when you were out, here's how, I didn't get that.
I don't know.
I didn't get a makeup lesson. I just had to figure it out. And
The Wright brothers didn't go to airplane building school, and they built an airplane. So
Well,
I
you
feel
know
like there's
what?
not a lot of excuses.
They didn't
here.
have those back then.
What,
Yes,
airplane
they
building
did.
schools? You're right. They started it because they created it. Anyway,
You guys look like you're doing an
here we
arts
go.
and crafts project.
This is our life.
here we do. So that's a nice color.
It's like a nice deep green. What have
It
we
is a
not
deep
done?
green. I can't
Oh,
get a good.
Okay, we're gonna run out of time.
We are out of time.
We do
officially
sell
out of time.
samples for a reason,
This
and
has been fun.
yeah,
So these are really cool things to play with. I think if you're interested, I mean, we're gonna have samples and stuff like of all these. But the bottom line of what we're trying to get across is this whole series is deeper, more saturated colors with some interesting stuff going on. Nothing wild in terms of its properties, but just really nice, attractive colors that really fit in kind of a gem kind of theme. So.
yes.
Interesting. We can't wait to get these in our hands and see what you all think of them once you get them. We'll have them here hopefully in the next week to week and a half. Let us know what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. And thanks so much for watching. Right on.